Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Sister Susie, and today I do have a revelation that the Lord gave me, and it's about Donald Trump and, believe it or not, Hillary Clinton. And the one for Donald Trump, I got it actually yesterday, and that was 11:29, and I didn't want to put it up because this kind of stuff, different opinions of people, and I just didn't want to be you know, to be talking about that. But anyway, and today, this morning, the Lord continued to give me another revelation, and this was about Hillary Clinton. And I'm like, whoa, Lord, maybe this is important that I need to share. I mean, the Lord wants me to share this. So here I am. So I'm going to start with the one for Donald Trump, and then I'll continue. I think it's something the Lord is trying to tell us here. So for Donald Trump, I dreamed that on 11/29, it's like my spirit was taken to this place, and I saw them that there was Donald Trump and another prominent man, uh, two of them, and they were in a restaurant. This is a very very fancy restaurant, and my spirit was there, and they were seated at a table like they're about to eat dinner or something. And I'm observing them, and the chef comes and asks them to order, and gives them what they want to eat. And what I saw on what they were ordering was that not only were they supposed to order food, but also they were supposed to order a kind of embalming liquid. Now, an embalming liquid, it's for those who don't know, is that when a person passes away, they want to keep that body for a while. They put the embalming liquid so that it cannot decompose quickly. So that's what I saw. And then, this chef was giving both these two men the menu. On the menu was not only food, but also they had to choose a kind of the embalming liquid. And then I see that this other man was kind of reluctant to choose. And but then the chef told him, he says, "You gotta choose." And I felt like they didn't have a choice but to choose. And anyway, and then after that, my spirit was taken out again, and I saw a TV headline. It was like I was watching a TV, and there was a headline. And then this headline was telling the story of the cost of the embalming liquid for Donald Trump and this other guy. And it was in big bold letters. I don't know what was the words before, but all I remember was that the cost for this embalming liquid was $450,000. So that's the first part. Now, like I said, I had this yesterday, and I just didn't want to talk about that, and I just left it that. And this morning when I woke up, now today I dreamed that I was again in just my spirit in a place, and there was like a podium. And this podium, it wasn't like a debate or anything like that. No, but there was Hillary Clinton, and there was other people, okay, who were supposed to talk. And she was seated on a chair before she would stand up to talk on the podium and stuff. The chair was also in the front of this podium for some reason. And I'm watching, and her turn had come to start speaking, but as she was supposed to stand up, she couldn't get up. She was failing to get up to go to the podium to speak. And so two men, able-bodied men, came over to her and, helped her to get up. And as they are helping her, she moans like she's in so much pain. She moans. And the lady who was sitting very close to her was seeing this, and she actually felt sad to the point that she closed her eyes. She didn't want to see anymore. She didn't want to see Hillary Clinton in pain like that. She was sad, and she just closed her eyes. She didn't want to see Hillary Clinton in pain, and that she like also I got the sense that she didn't want to admit that Hillary Clinton was not able to do this. So they lifted her up, and she went to the podium, and that was the end of it. But what I'm getting from this, from Hillary Clinton, I am strongly getting that whatever position that people are trying to put her on, she's not going to be able to do it. She's deteriorating, in her illness. It looks like there is a problem with her there. That's what I'm seeing. So she would not be able to take the position of leading the country, if at all there is a chance at this point. And for Donald Trump, well, it speaks for itself. We have to wait and see what's going to happen. But clearly here, embalming liquid is for somebody who is, dead. And I don't wish anyone, to go through that. But I'm just going to say what the Lord is showing us. But anyway, so, and then I went into another vision. This is in a dream. I saw what appeared as a concession stand. Like it was like at the beach. I didn't see the waters per se, but it felt like that. And then on the, like, they're selling all kinds of stuff. And then on the side, there's a board, and they're writing things that they're selling. Okay. And the first part that I saw was OJ. OJ, and the J was like a jar, like how you put like a glass of, and then there's juice, orange juice in there with a straw. So I saw that. So OJ, the J like a jar with a straw. And then next, there's another line. I didn't remember that. Another line. I didn't remember. Another line. And the last part was written hope. The last part was written hope. And so they're selling hope and orange juice, OJ. And so that made me think of what do you call it? OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson. That's what was coming to my mind. OJ Simpson, because it just felt like it. And then also hope. And we have to think about who was selling hope, before Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Who was selling hope? And so I don't know if that's the message too. The Lord is saying that we have to look to that OJ and somebody selling hope. And but it could also mean that maybe the Lord is saying that we should have hope. That's another way we can look at it. But since the Lord has been speaking about these politicians, I'm leaning more that it is about politics. Anyway, so I had a scripture, and this is in Daniel 11, verse 36, and it starts, "The king will do as he pleases. He will exalt and magnify himself above every god, and will say unheard of things against the God of gods. He will be successful until the time of wrath is completed. For what has been determined must take place. He will show no regard for the gods of his ancestors or for the one desired by women, nor will he regard any god, but will exalt himself above them all. Instead of them, he will honor with a god of fortresses, a god unknown to his ancestors. He will honor with gold and silver, with precious stones, and with costly gifts. He will attack the mightiest fortresses with the help of a foreign god, and he will greatly honor those who acknowledge him. He will make them rulers over many people, and he will distribute the land at a price." Okay, so brothers and sisters, I'm my throat is itching or something, but anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I take it to the Lord, pray on this revelation, what the Lord is saying to us. He's for me, I do believe he's letting us know a little bit that maybe there's somebody else in the background who's about to show up. It's not Hillary Clinton and it's not Donald Trump, but maybe somebody else is coming up. So let's be praying up, praying, and just be ready. Anytime when the Lord comes, we have to be ready, be accounted worthy to go with him. Okay. Oh, I bless you all in Yeshua's name, and I love you. Until next time, this is Sister Susie. Okay, bye-bye.